A studio apartment in Park Slope, Brooklyn just hit the market for $2,800 a month. News 5. In most Western cities, that budget barely buys you a place to sleep. But in the nomad world, that same $2,800 doesn't just buy a bed. It buys a lifestyle that most people wait until age 65 to afford. We are comparing the real-world math of the two biggest nomad hubs heading into 2027. Subscribe. New Nomad Finance Strategy drops every week. In June 2026, $2,800 has become the ultimate benchmark for the sophisticated digital nomad. According to Brownstoner, that's exactly what it costs to rent a studio in a Park Slope brownstone near Prospect Park. News 5. For a nomad earning $100,000, spending 33% of your gross income on a tiny box in Brooklyn is a recipe for a stagnant portfolio. But when you apply geo-arbitrage, that $2,800 becomes a high-performance engine for your FIRE goals. Shash. According to the Condé Nast Traveler Retirement Index, choosing the right geography is the single most effective way to accelerate financial freedom in 2026. News 2. Unlike 2025, where nomads just looked for cheap cities, we are now looking for Goldilocks locations, places with high-speed fiber, centrally located midterm rentals, and world-class dining that doesn't break the bank. By heading into 2027, the gap between surviving in the West and thriving abroad is only widening, making your choice of base the most important financial decision you'll make this year. Lisbon in 2026 is no longer the hidden bargain it was 5 years ago, yet it remains a staple on the Forbes list of affordable countries where nomads can live well. News 4. On a $2,800 budget, you are paying for the European lifestyle, walkability, safety, and a time zone that perfectly fits U.S. East Coast mornings. Unlike 2025, the Portuguese government has fully implemented the FTSE regime to replace the old NHR, so your tax planning must be precise. Troll. Expect to spend $1,600 to $1,900 for a premium 30 to 90-day midterm rental in a neighborhood like Arroyos or Estrella. 2, 4. This leaves you with roughly $900 for everything else. According to data from Numbeo, your local purchasing power in Lisbon is significantly higher than in London or New York. First, you can enjoy high-end dinners with wine for two for about $70, and your Revolut card is accepted everywhere. While housing is the European tax you pay, you're gaining a high quality of life index score and a clear path toward an EU passport via the D8 or D7 visa. 6, 7. If Lisbon is about old world charm, Bangkok in 2026 is about new world luxury. In Bangkok, your $2,800 doesn't just go further, it changes your social class. For $200 a month, you can secure a luxury condo in Sukhumvit with a rooftop infinity pool and a gym that rivals a professional club. Isho waste. This leaves you with $1,000 to $600 of monthly liquidity. If this is saving you money, hit like. It helps more nomads find this channel. According to Forbes, Thailand remains one of the top 7 affordable countries for nomads to live well in 2026. News 4. Your dollar dominates the service sector. High-end mall dining costs $15, and grab rides across the city rarely exceed $8. Unlike 2025, you must now be mindful of the post-2024 tax reforms regarding foreign-sourced income if you stay beyond 183 days. 9, 10. However, the math is undeniable. A $2,800 lifestyle in Bangkok is equivalent to spending over $11,000 a month in a retirement hub like the US or UK. News 3. You are essentially buying back decades of your life through cost of living optimization. Let's look at the FIRE numbers behind these two cities. To live on $2,800 a month in NYC, you need a portfolio of $840,000 based on the standard 4% safe withdrawal rate. SWR. It's your teaks. But as the Afford Anything podcast often explores, the goal is to optimize around a deliberate life, not just settle for the default mode. In Bangkok, you can live an elite lifestyle for $2,000, which drops your FI number to $600,000. By 2027, sophisticated nomads will be using these hubs to achieve Coast FIRE, letting their main portfolio grow in an interactive broker's account, while their low daily expenses are covered by minimal remote work. 1, 12. Unlike 2025, when people moved for the vibe, the 2026 nomad moves for the math. As noted in the Nomad Capitalist book, there is no point in saving on taxes or rent if you don't improve your personal lifestyle in the process. E13. Choosing between Lisbon and Bangkok is a choice between European stability and Asian luxury growth, both of which crush the ROI of staying in a high-rent Western city. Your $2,800 budget is only half the story. What you keep is the other half. For U.S. nomads, the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion, FEIE, is your best friend, allowing you to exclude up to $126,500 of earned income in 2024. with higher limits heading into 2027, 1014. According to the IRS, you must prove your tax home is in a foreign country and stay outside the US for 330 full days to qualify, 1516. Living in Lisbon or Bangkok legitimately secures this foreign tax home status. In Portugal, the D8 digital nomad visa is the standard for high earners, while Thailand's LTR visa offers a 10-year residency for those meeting income thresholds. Unlike 2025, when visa runs were a common strategy, the 2026 Nomad prioritizes legal residency to avoid having their Wise or Revolut accounts frozen due to a lack of a verifiable residential address. 17th. By securing residency in a territorial tax system like Thailand, you can legally drop your effective tax rate to near zero on your foreign remote income. So, how do you choose your base for 2027? According to 24/7 Wall Saint, while some are retiring to Costa Rica at 59, the 28 to 45-year-old nomad demographic is better served by the urban infrastructure of Lisbon or Bangkok. News 1. If you want the EU passport path and value a time zone that allows you to work US hours in the afternoon, Lisbon is the winner. If you want maximum luxury and the ability to save 70% of your $100,000 income, Bangkok is the clear victor. A growing trend heading into 2027 is the dual base strategy, spending the European summer in Lisbon and the winter in Bangkok. This allows you to stay under the 183-day rule in both locations, while optimizing for both weather and cost. 10. Use the tools on Numbeo to track real-time price fluctuations in these cities before you book your flight. 518. Remember, you can afford anything but not everything. Choose the geography that treats your wealth best. 11. Whether you choose the cobbled streets of Lisbon or the infinity pools of Bangkok, $2,800 is your ticket out of the Western rental trap. You now have the real numbers to make a sophisticated move heading into 2027. If this helped you map out your FIRE timeline, subscribe. We break down a new deep dive nomad finance strategy every week. Next video, 7 territorial tax countries where your remote income stays 100% untaxed while you travel.